going on YouTube? Billy Rains here, doing our little pre-trip here, checking our fluids to see how they're looking. Looks like we might need to stop at the truck stop and get a little oil here in a little bit. But in today's video, we are going to be ranking the companies that I've worked for. So this is going to be a ranking of just the companies that I've worked for. So let's talk about it. So before we get too far in the video, if you guys wouldn't mind, hit that like button, subscribe, ring that bell so you get these videos as soon as they come out, and leave me a comment down below ranking the companies that you've worked at or letting me know what you think about my rankings. But I have worked at CR England, Melton, CFI, KLLM, and Trucks For You. Those are the 5 companies I've worked at, and in today's video I'm going to rank all 5 of those companies based off of my personal opinion, right? So these are all companies I've worked at and been a part of, so this is my personal opinion of these companies. So we got our pre-trip done. We're about to hit the road, but my back is killing me, so I need to take some Advil and wash it down. Oh, it's stuck. Well, anyway, guys, you can see different shirt today, so that means it's a different day. Yesterday I got super busy, so I wasn't able to do the list. But we're on our way to our shipper now today, Wednesday. Gonna do the list there. Gotta get to our shipper. Gonna do a little workout. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make you guys suffer through that. But once I'm done with that, we will get the list done. So I followed the line, the signs out on the road to the truck entrance. So I got a truck up here. I got a pickup truck and a forklift. I don't know why we're all waiting in the same line, because it looks like there's more space over there to enter, but I guess we'll figure it out. All right, let's get into my list. Okay, so there's 5 companies on the list. I'm gonna rank them from 5 to 1. So I'm gonna start with the worst company and work my way up to the best company. That's how the list's gonna work. Number 5, KLLM. So KLLM, so let me do this right. So I started at CR England. I did about 11 months at CR England. Then I went to Melton. I did about 3 months at Melton. Then I went to CFI. I did about 11 months at CFI. I did about 11 months at KLM. And I've been here at Trucks For You for like 2 years. Coming up on 2 years. So all that together is like 5 years. Anyway, so number 5 is KLM. I did not like KLM. I could not find many redeeming qualities to my time at KLM. Now, they did have nice equipment, but all the companies kind of had nice equipment. I didn't like the dispatch. I didn't like my dispatcher. I didn't like the terminals. I didn't like how big company feel it had. I didn't like the safety department, and part of that's probably my problem for not being as safe a driver as I should have been. But those are all the things I didn't like. I did like that it was regional, because that was my first gig coming off the road. It was regional. I was home 2, 3, 4 nights a week. I would go out for 1 to 2, maybe 3 days at a time. I think I went down to Florida one time, so it was all good. Yeah, they're definitely number 5. Definitely did not enjoy my time there. Number 4 is going to be CR England. So CR England is another mega carrier. It is a starter company. Again, they had decent equipment. They had decent terminals. They were like KLM, but like a little bit. I thought they were a little bit better than KLM. I made really good money at CR England through teaming, through training. I never really did solo stuff, so I can't necessarily speak on that, but I never did the solo thing, so I can't speak on it. But I put it ever so slightly above KLM, because I think KLM had a lease purchase. I never did OTR, but with CR England, I never did. It's hard to compare some of these things because they were totally different. I'm trying to just be as fair as I can. I did like my dispatch a lot more at CR England. I'd like the home time a lot less, but I put them right above there. Now, 4 and 5, there's a big space between 4 and 3. But number 3 is going to be Melton Truck Lines. I thought Melton Truck Lines was a good company. Melton Truck Lines was the first, it was right after Sierra England, it was the first good company that I felt like I worked for. They had paid for showers. They reimbursed showers, which you needed being flatbed because you were always fucking filthy. They reimbursed for parking. They reimbursed for everything. The terminals, there wasn't a lot of them, but the ones they did have were top notch. Like Tulsa, their little terminal in Tulsa is top notch. I didn't spend a ton of time there, but it was top notch. Number 2 is going to be CFI. CFI was number 2. I loved CFI. If I wouldn't have ever gotten the desire to be home more, I would probably still be at CFI. I did not like being a trainer at CFI because I felt like the training department kind of sucked, but the equipment was great. They maintained their fleet better than anywhere I'd ever been because every time you went through Joplin, you went through the maintenance bay and they checked your truck and they made sure everything was solid. Love that about them. They also reimbursed for showers and parking, just like Melton did. I liked the president there because he was always around, walking around, talking to you. I can't express how much I love the terminal there in Joplin. You never minded getting stuck there. You could always get an Uber somewhere. They also had a bus that took you around to different places, which was really cool. But yeah, I like that. They didn't have they also had a lease purchase program. I never did any local or dedicated work with them. I was only ever over the road with CFI. I did team there, which teaming is the way to go. I mean, me and my buddy Derek, we were taking home between $1,800 and $2,000 a week teaming at CFI. If I could have teamed with Derek forever there at CFI, I probably never would have left. It was perfect. Number 1 is going to be Trucks for You. Trucks for You is the company I currently work at. I've been here for 2 years. So you probably can kind of figure out that I like it because I didn't leave after 11 months like I did everywhere else. I've been here almost 2 years. I plan on being here at the 2-year mark. They are predominantly a lease company. They do have company drivers over the road. It's 50 cents a mile, 54 cents a mile, something like that. I've got a bunch of information on the lease purchase if anybody's ever interested in that. I do local work out of Dallas. And maybe that's why I love it so much. Maybe it's kind of biased because here being local, I make decent money. I get to go home every day. I get to have a life. The dispatch is amazing. My supervisor is amazing. Everyone I talk to in Muskogee is amazing. Everybody I work with is great. They give you regular yearly raises. I've gotten a raise every year I've been here. It is the perfect company I've ever worked at. I'm going to do a 2-year review on it. I meant to do an 18-month review on it, but I just didn't get around to it. I was kind of not doing YouTube much then, so I didn't make a review of it. But I do plan on doing a 2-year review because my 2-year mark is April 18th, I think, is my 2-year mark, and I love it. I love it here. I haven't had too many complaints. The only complaints I have is there's like one person in payroll that hassles me about my paperwork, but that's my fault. I'm the one not submitting my paperwork. That's not her fault at all. She just, that's the only negative. It's not really even a negative. It's just something I do wrong. I like that they treat you like an adult here. If you get in trouble, they don't treat you like a little kid. They treat you like a grown-up. They give you your write-up. They don't sweat you about it. They don't assume, oh, because you did this one little thing, you can't drive a truck anymore, or we're going to fire you, or nothing like that. It's hard to get fired here. It's a good spot to work. You genuinely feel, it sounds funny to say, oh, they care about us, but it feels like they do. With what they do, with how they recognize our birthdays, how they recognize our anniversaries. They're always giving us free shirts and free swag, and I've got about 6 hats from them, a couple hoodies, stuff like that. It's just a nice place to work. Now, given this list is my personal opinion. This is me ranking these companies based off what I believe, what I feel, how I like the companies, right? This is not a scientific process. This is not oh, I've got some kind of metric or algorithm that I'm running off of to rank these companies. This isn't some big website doing a ranking where you pay to get on it or whatever. These are just the companies I have worked for. These are just the companies that I know about, and this list is my list. This is my list. I made this list. This is my opinion. Okay? But you can have an opinion too. You can let me know how wrong I am down in the comments. You can let me know which company is the best company out there down in the comments. Just leave me a comment. Also, like the video. Doesn't cost you anything. Subscribe. Hit the bell so you get these videos as soon as they come out. But anyway, that's going to about do it for this video. I do appreciate y'all tuning into the video. I will catch y'all next time. Peace.